Hello everyone and welcome to my first video of airplane reviews, and today I have the honor of reviewing the Cloudliner series. I will be reviewing the entire series of Cloudliners, and today I will be talking about a lot of aspects, not just my personal opinion but also the stats on the plane, and I'll be giving you real life examples of it, or game examples. So let's begin, and let's just go over the stats. Cloudliner is the biggest plane in the game you can get. It's the most longest plane. Yeah, to get you have to wait till level 28 to get it. So let's have a look at the stats. Now these planes are absolutely huge. The weight, everything about them is big, just like the Boeing 747 they're based upon. So let's have a look. So they have a class 3. They're only class 3 airports. So meaning New York, London, Los Angeles, those kind of airports. They have 3 variants available: M mixed, P for passenger, and C for cargo configuration. And they cost quite a lot as well in the market. So they cost about 73 bucks for one part. You need 3 parts, and add the 73 again, you know, to manufacture the plane. And then if you put it in your hangar, then that's like 53 bucks. So yeah, let's have a look. So to buy outright, it costs you 435, and I was correct with the 73. And in order to upgrade it, you also need 73. So this one's upgraded one, my personal use. I also have another one which I had got for my review unit. So let's go over the range. So I'll show you the range first. And we have 2 planes in Los Angeles. We have a stock and a non-stock. So this is the non-stock, as we have upgraded the range on it, but we have another one. This one is a stock aircraft which has the range not upgraded yet. So this is fully new, and let's show the range. So see Los Angeles, and this is the stock one. Los Angeles to New York. Then let's have a look at the range. We have New York. So as you can see, it goes quite a lot. This is stock one. It doesn't do quite well, but it doesn't do as good. Almost makes Istanbul. And when you see the original one, when you see the big one, you'll be quite stunned at it. But already the range is really good. I don't think you need to upgrade the range in the start, but I'm showing you the range. I'm giving you an example of the range you get on this plane. Well, let's go to the not so stock, fully range plane. So New York, and then you can see there's quite a big jump from Istanbul to New York, and then the stage 2 upgrade you can expect one in the middle right there. So you can see it goes all the way up to Baghdad, so it's pretty range. Almost goes to South Africa. It makes it on the top half of South Africa, top left, and makes all South American countries. So the range is pretty insane when you fully upgrade the range, but I don't think it's worth it to upgrade the range. Now another thing I'll be talking about is the capacity. Once again, I'll be talking about the capacity of each of the variants, the capacity you get on each of them. So the current one I have is a C variant, so which is 17 cargo slots. I have a P one as well. So the P, let's find it right here. So the P is 17 people, 17 passengers, and I also have an M variant, which I have been using as a review unit on my other game, so I can show you like a long-term usage of this plane and how much money you can expect to make on it. I'll show that later. But okay, so I'm just looking at the thing. So how rare is it to get? You get this plane at level 28. Level 28. Once you reach level 20, you can get it. Also, but of course, you can get it early if you join the giveaways, or you don't get it if you take part in flight criminals. But yeah, you unlock the plane at level 28 in the market, and that is when you'll be able to get it. Now, what about when you compare this plane to others? And this is where I'll show you my some math I had to do about the plane. So this plane, compared to others, is really costly plane to operate. So I'll use the stock one. Sorry, I think the stock one is just more accurate when I talk about all the stats. So the stock So you know, you want to upgrade, put it up on a short flight. Let's say Mexico City. That will set you back 3,000. Now if you have it in like Tokyo, Seoul to Tokyo takes about 1,800, I believe, or 800. I don't really remember. London to Paris is 800 as well. So it's really expensive plane, and it definitely shows. And only way you can really use this plane when you compare it to Sequoia, which is a really versatile plane, because Sequoia, even if you don't get a 25% bonus, you can make a really good profit out of it. You can just take it, like, you know, on the course, and it will still make a lot of profit. Whereas the Cloudliner, if you just take it out of profit, so I'll show you right now. Let's take this job out. Now you make about 13,000 if you have the 25% bonus. So let me just show you right here. Yeah, you only make 5,000, and that is like a lot less than what you could have made. So I'll show you again. Example. Sorry, this iPhone screen is too small. Okay, so we got this. Hopefully I'm doing the same routing on this one. So also, yeah, full range capabilities. It can make all the way to Beijing, although that's only if the plane has full capacity for range. Beijing, Guangzhou, and also Bangkok. But I don't really think it's necessary. But you know, if you want to do it, like if you do air travel and stuff, I have to have it for air travel, because as you know, I do these kind of flights a lot, and I need these planes for my air travels. The Tokyo is 15,000. That's like 10,000, more than 10,000 difference that you could have made for that one job. So it's not as versatile as when you compare the CI. Also, I have some done math. I'll show you now. So I've done a loading time index, which is in this review. I haven't really talked about it much, but I will be talking about basically planes at 3 class 3 airports for class 3. They tested at 3 airports 3 times for each job to Johannesburg. And I've only done Mexico City so far, but out of the 3 tries I had in Mexico City in filling up the Cloudliner C, it was average of 25 refreshes. So what that translates, although I will be honest, I had 10 more airports than this, so it might not be accurate, but I'm just giving you my side of the story. So 25 refreshes, 25 job reloads, and that is about 100 minutes. 100 minutes is 1 hour 40 minutes, so that's like about 2 hours. So if you don't play every single job, but that's about 2 hours to fill up each plane, and that's really expensive. So yeah, this plane is really hard to fill up. If you don't play a lot, don't get it. Although it's a really good plane. Like Sequoia can fill it up. Like just look at the jobs. Tokyo, you can take Seoul, then you can take Shanghai, you can take Manila, then you can take Shanghai. Like it's a really good plane. Still makes you a lot of money. Makes you about 8,000. Not as much as the Cloudliner, but definitely you can turn it around a lot quicker. I'll show you my logs. My logs, I've done a lot of refreshing. This is on the accurate logs, but Cloudliners, of course, at the very top. They haven't flied a lot. You can see. Sequoia drops to about 6,000. Now I'll show you some casual users. Also, let me talk about the math as well. But how efficient it is. So Cloudliner efficiency of the Cloudliner is indeed 35. Hold on. 64%, 64.37% of the total money you get from the flight you do, total revenue, is expense. Only 35.60% of the money you get, you only get 35.63 of the entire revenue as only profit. That is really bad. That's just really inefficient. So I give the plane a efficient rating of 35.63% efficient, and the better places in the Sequoias, Air Eagles, but that's for this. Only plane which I think could probably go lower than this, I would say, would be the Starship, for obvious reasons. But yeah, I don't think any other plane can top it other than the Starship. Now let's show you some casual usage of this plane. So I'll load up my game from other pocket planes. So just hold on. Okay, I've switched on. Now let's zoom out. Okay, now we zoomed out and we have this game. So this is my normal game right now. I play this. I have two planes. I just casually play around like any normal person would. Cloud Chicago, one in Chicago, Cloudliner M. That's the one I recommend you get. Go to logs, and you can get a good sense of how much it costs or how much it will make. So casual usage makes me about 11,000, and that is usually when I fly from North America to Asia. So these two airports and these two airports in North America. So that's basically casual usage over about 3 days. I've had this plane for, I mean, look at it compared to a Sequoia. Sequoia is the second in my fleet. I don't have any more other Class 3 planes, but Sequoia has flown along a lot. Although given that I got the Concorde a bit later than a Sequoia, I think it was about 12 hours. Sequoia flight time, and I got the Concorde. So I think overall Sequoia does make a lot more money. It's 4 times as this, and over time it's made more money. It's more versatile. It's more fun to load up. Like when you look at Cloudliner, it's just a pain to even fill this plane up. You wait for all these jobs to see which jobs you want, but definitely there's a joy in having this plane in your fleet. And now let's have my personal review. My personal thing is that my review is not really going to matter to you, because when you get level 28, that's what everyone's dream is to get in this game, a Cloudliner. And Cloudliner's biggest jet, biggest, rangiest jet you can get. And I don't think my opinion is really going to sway you away from that, but I guess I have to get used to Cloudliner. But from an economic standpoint, in pocket planes, Cloudliner is not a very good plane. And if you just want to make the most money possible in the shortest time, Cloudliner, I don't think that's the best plane for you to get. It's a really expensive plane. You could have like got something else, like a 2 or 3 Air Eagles from the same price, although slots are really expensive. But yeah, so that's my opinion of the plane. It's a great plane, makes a lot of money, but it's not as efficient as I would have liked. And if you have a lot of money to spend around, probably experiment with this. I'm not going to experiment with it right now, but definitely experiment with it. So that's it for today's review. It's not as in-depth as I was hoping for it to be, but I hope you guys like it. My next plane, I will be doing a Sequoia, because I really like these planes. They're really efficient, and I want to just talk about why I like these planes and how efficient they are. I want to give you numbers as well. And also I'll be giving you loading times, like proper loading times, like across Mexico City, London and Shenyang, to represent the 3 airport class ranges and the population ranges. And then if that's successful, I'll also be reviewing Air Eagles and a lot of my favorite planes. And if you want me to review any other plane, please put in the comments below what plane you want me to review. I'll be happy to research about it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please let me know if what I could have done better about this video. And as a bonus, I will be giving away, for everyone who's still stuck out around now, I'll be giving away a Cloudliner. So I'll be giving away the M version, M and a Sequoia M as well, to one lucky person. And then basically just let me know. I'll put the winner, so I'll make the winner a week after this on the same video. So just check the same video. I'll reply to your comment. I'll say who the winner is, and I'll give you this. And then please use these planes to let me know what you think about them, which you think is better, which plane made you the most money out of casual usage. Now the review, I forgot to talk about this and my camera just died, so I'll talk about it now. The kind of CD you should be having for Cloudliners, yeah, indeed end-to-end CDs. So end-to-end CDs, not like in Europe, but indeed Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Mexico City, and then pair them with London, Seoul, not London, it's from Asia, sorry, Tokyo, Seoul, Beijing, Shanghai, those kind of airports. And they're pretty much, those are the only kind of corridors you're going to make money off. So always keep flying between Asia and North America, as that's the most profitable, and that's probably the best, making the best use out of your Cloudliner. I'm currently flying mine between Chicago and Seoul. So definitely have those kind of cities, and I will be having giveaways to sell these kind of starter packs up, because it helps out and it makes a lot of money at the start, and if you have something like this in the start, it's really helpful. So that's it for today's video. As I just said before, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!